Hi everyone, I just had something I wanted to share with you today. I told you guys in my last The Word on Word segment that I am an adopted child, but what I didn't mention is that I'm also a birth mother. So I had a baby at 17 and made the decision to release that baby to another family for adoption. So it was obviously an incredibly difficult and life-changing decision that I made. I don't regret it because I know that if I had made any other choice, I wouldn't be where I am today. But it was extremely difficult, and it has changed every moment of my life since. And it's hard to even know what to say about any of this. I think that I'm finally now, 12 years later, just getting okay with talking about it. I have very much struggled in my life with my own identity and my own direction because of this decision. And it wasn't until that I started having children that lived with me that I started to feel some sort of healing about the situation. I like to say that I kind of walked around in the dark for about 7 years before T was born. I just stumbled through the dark. Like, I just didn't even have any direction. I didn't know where I was going or what I was doing. I just kind of stumbled. And then T was born, and it was like somebody turned on a light. And it wasn't a very bright light. It wasn't very bright at all. In fact, I still stumbled a lot after he was born, but at least I had some sense of direction, and I had someone else to wake up for, to hold myself accountable. And of course, not many, but several years later, Squeak was born, and the light only got brighter. And that's when I sort of started, I don't know, accepting. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to find the words to say what I need to say. I started looking at it. It's very, very possible for people to have experiences in their life and you compartmentalize. So it was almost like I buried it in the recesses of my mind. And it's only been within the last year that I've even been able to really look at it and know that it was there. And in the last few days, I received a letter through my own mom. She had been corresponding back and forth with my birth son's family. Sorry, that squeak. She had been corresponding with them because I was unable to do so. I had to really protect myself from that situation, and as awful as it sounds, it was life-saving for me to just kind of pull in like this so I could move forward. And I saw the first photo of my birth son that I have seen in a very, very long time. I think the last photo that I got, he was like T's age, like 5 or 6 maybe, and now he's 12. And I wasn't sure how I was going to feel when I received this photo. It wasn't sent, like I said, directly to me. I'm trying to deeply respect that this situation involves him also. He is like his own person with his own feelings. He's not a baby anymore. In my mind, I think sometimes I think of him as a baby because that's the way he was the last time I saw him. But he's not. He is almost a teenager. So I wasn't sure how I was going to feel. And when I opened this manila envelope that my mom had put the letter and the picture in so I could see it, I pulled it out, and it was like looking into a mirror because he looks so much like me. And for a minute, you know when you're on a roller coaster and you go down really quick and your stomach and everything like flies up into your throat and you're like, ugh. Kind of felt like that for a minute, and then I just was filled with this immense joy. Crazy immense joy. Like the joy you feel when you have your children and you start text messaging your best friends and you're like, oh my gosh, look at my new baby. And so I obviously did not share his photo on any of my social media sites, and I won't share it here because it's not my photo to share. It is mine. I have it. It's mine. But it's not mine to share. But I did show it to my, like, 2 or 3 of my very, very, very best friends. So it was huge. And that joy has carried on. And I don't know what it is, but knowing that he is a well-rounded, well-adjusted, he's okay. So that makes me feel okay. When your children are little, you worry so much. You worry all the time. And then you watch them grow up. Or you see them and they're grown up. And there's this sense of fear, obviously, because you're like, oh my gosh, 12 years, what? Where did that go? But he's okay. And in 6 years, he'll graduate from high school and go to college and have a family. And he's only 4 years younger than I was when I got pregnant with him. So it's been really, really good. I don't know if any of this made any sense, but it has been really, really good. And if anything, it made me want to look more closely at some of these experiences in my life so that I can receive healing in those areas as well. So I'll keep you guys updated as to how I'm doing that, what I'm doing. I'm hoping to connect with more of my own birth family. Even though my mother has passed away, I'd really like to connect with my brothers or my grandparents on that side, or anybody else who might still be alive and is willing to connect with me, because I think that would be just as much of a gift as this was. Thank you guys so much for watching. Whew. I know that was huge. It was huge for me. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm going to be really sensitive about how I talk about this because, like I said, there's more than just me involved. So I'll answer your questions to a point, but I'm not going to give a lot of details because it's not my place. And I will do more videos. I have dreamed for so many years of having or building an online community of birth parents and birth grandparents or adopted people, like just a place where everybody whose life is touched by adoption can come together and mingle and support each other. I have seen... Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and listening. Have a great day.